stop.
We want 10 kids.
You want 10 kids?
10 kids.
Are you crazy? Hey girls and guys, it is Zaira from ZaiLetsPlay. I am back with another video. So earlier this week, I posted about my huge announcement. If you didn't watch that video, I'll have it linked in the description below. But basically, I am moving to England. So currently, I live in California, and I am going to be moving to another continent, another country, next week actually. And obviously you guys had tons and tons of questions, and in that video I didn't really explain a lot because I was really nervous and emotional and excited and all that good stuff. So today I'm gonna answer all your questions, but before we get into it, I just want to address my face situation. I do still have Bell's palsy. It's basically paralysis of the face. That's why my mouth moves that way. That's why my eye is the way it is, and it's kind of irritated today. So if it looks a little worse, that is why. So with that out of the way, here we go. Let's get right into the Q&A. Why I'm moving to England? Am I having kids? All of that good stuff. So the first question is, how did you and Ricky meet? So we get this question asked a lot. I have explained it before, but no matter how many times I explain it, people still ask this question. But it's an important question because it explains why I'm moving to England and all of that good stuff. So about 6 years ago, my channel was mainly Minecraft, and Ricky's Minecraft channel was Minecraft, of course. He had a server with his friend Brandon or Professor Chaos, and basically they were starting a server for YouTubers, and his friend reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to be a part of it. At that time I said no because I was busy with like college and all of that good stuff, so I declined. But I started looking into, I was like, who are these people messaging me? So I started, going into my stalkingness. No worry, I wasn't a stalker. So I started doing some research. I found out about Ricky's channel. I was like, oh, this guy sounds really nice and cool and stuff. And eventually, he followed me on Twitter, asked me some questions about my Minecraft server. And next thing you know, we became really good friends, started talking every day. It wasn't one of those things where we knew it was going to turn into a relationship. It was honestly just, we had a lot of things in common, and we were talking every single day, and one thing led to another, and I ended up flying out to England in, I think, 2013, right after I got my degree, and the rest is history. So that's kind of like the short version of how we met. If you want more details and stuff, I guess I could do a video on it, but that's kind of like the get to the point version. So the next question. So this one's a two-parter. So it's, why are you moving to England, and why is Ricky in England? So one of the things is, when I first met Ricky and when we first started talking, I have always lived in California. He's always lived in England. So we knew that if we went into, we turned this into a relationship and not just a friendship, that we would be long distance. And we always knew that eventually we would have to make the decision of where we were going to live. Were we going to live in America or the United States, or were we going to live in England? And after traveling to England the first time, I absolutely loved it. And I was never really a fan of California. I don't know, there's just something about California that I never felt like I guess belonged here, maybe. I don't know how to explain it, but England, I love everything about it. And so that is why very early on, we kind of always knew that when we eventually were going to move in together, that I was going to move to England. So that's why I'm moving to England, because that's where Ricky lives, and it's the place that I kind of decided on. Obviously, Ricky was kind of fine with either or, but it came down to me, and I decided on England. So that is why I'm moving over there, because Ricky lives there, and we just kind of agreed that it would be a good place for us to kind of, start our life. The next question is, what does your mom think about you living in England, and what do you use for your makeup, girl? I use a NYX lipstick or something. I don't even know, to be honest. One day I'll do a makeup tutorial because I'm gonna be a new beauty girl. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, I told my mom again, since I knew my plan very early on into our relationship. We have been together for a long time now. So I told my mom very early on my plan. And obviously my mom is my mom's sad, but she's also happy. My sister has moved to New York, which means she moved out of state. She lives on the whole other side of the country. So she kind of knows what that's like to have a child move out. But my mom has always said the most important thing to her in life is that we're happy, and she knows that this is something that I need to do in my life to make me happy, and then to, progress in life. This is my next stage. I can't live with her forever. Do you know what I mean? Like, as a parent, it's really well, I'm not a parent, but I'm just guessing. But I could imagine as a parent, it's really hard to see your children grow up, because you know that one day they're gonna leave the nest. But eventually it has to happen. And I have had a long conversation with my mom about this. I do still plan to travel back to California a lot, because this is where my family is. And also, I'm fortunate enough to have YouTube as my job, which allows me to travel whenever I want. So if YouTube keeps going well for me, I definitely do plan to still come down here and visit, like every Thanksgiving, for her birthday, Easter, all those things. So I kind of don't really see it as I'm moving to England and I'm never coming back. And I think that brings her some comfort. She has comfort in knowing, like, okay, I'm still gonna get to see her. And she's super excited to go visit England. And now she's gonna have a place to stay there. So that's gonna be really cool. So I think it's kind of like bittersweet for her. That's how I think it is. But she's still happy, and I'll still put her in videos because she loves doing videos with me. Now, on the topic of my mom, a lot of you guys have actually asked this question before, and it was, how was Ricky's reaction when he saw your mom for the first time? So you guys always ask, like, how was that reaction when they first met? So after a year of me traveling to England, Ricky took his first trip to America, and he met my mom and my sister, and it was so funny because Ricky's super, super shy. Like, I'm shy, but he's like on a whole nother level of shy. So when he first met my mom, obviously, like, I think he just thought, oh, my mom's really nice and stuff. I don't really think there was much to it, but I remember it was kind of one of those things like, do I shake her hand? Do I give her a hug? I don't know what to do. But now they're like best friends. They really are. Like, my mom's just like, oh, okay, this is like my other child now. So luckily everyone got along, and it just, like, I think after that first initial, like, meeting, everything was kind of normal. And also my mom's super social, so it kind of made things a little less awkward and uncomfortable and stuff. So luckily that went well. This next question is something I totally forgot to mention, but as soon as I uploaded the video, it's the first thing that I saw. It was, where are your pets going to live now? I had so many questions about my pets and all of that situation. So Fluffy, my cat, is going to eventually move back to England with me. So obviously right now it's a really short notice. So I couldn't get everything ready paperwork wise for her. So I am going to be coming back to California soon to pick up the rest of my stuff and to take Fluffy with me. So Fluffy is moving to England. Now, Dusty. There's a few reasons why Dusty can't unfortunately come to England with me. First of all, Dusty was more like a family pet, so she's going to be staying with my mom. And to be honest, I think it's good for my mom. I think it's going to be some kind of companionship for her. And also, England kind of has like a ban on pit bulls, and Dusty is a blue pit bull. So even if I wanted to take her with me, I wouldn't be able to because they aren't allowed there. There's like little exceptions to it and stuff, but technically they're really not allowed. So it would be like a whole nother task to take her. And like I said, I kind of feel better with her staying with my mom because she's so old now as well. And it's a long journey, and you can't take pets with you you can't take them as carry-on luggage. So they have to go into, the part of the plane where they put all the big luggages and stuff. And that could be quite a traumatic thing for animals. So Fluffy is going with me, but unfortunately Dusty isn't. But like I said, I'm going to visit her a lot too. So it should be all right. So I know I said I've got a lot of questions right? But this by far is the one question, as soon as I got married, as soon as I announced that I was moving, you guys want to see a little baby Zaira, a little baby Ricky in the world. I am telling you guys. So the one question I got more than any of the other ones is, do you want kids? Are you going to have kids? How many kids do you want? It's a million of them. They are non-stop.
We want 10 kids.
You want 10 kids?
10 kids.
Are you crazy?
I want a football team.
You want to know? No, you go back to do whatever you were doing.
Do it. You've got childbearing hips.
You just go back to doing whatever you were doing and don't interrupt my Q&A. So, no, we are not having 10 kids. We're not having, Ricky always says he wants to be able to have a football team. And I think it's what, 10 players on the pitch? 11? I don't even know. It's a big number and there is no way that I'm hatching that many children into the world. But the real answer is we do want to have kids, but obviously, there's a lot going on right now. As soon as I move to England, Ricky and I are going to be looking for our first house, and we're going to be moving again within England, of course. So it's not really a good time to have kids because I don't deal with stress well. That's why I got Bell's palsy. So I don't deal with stress well, and I wouldn't want to, pass it on to my kid if I'm not 100% healthy. So I think as much as we do want kids, we're going to hold off on it for a while until we're settled down in England. We get our new place, we've moved and all of that stuff. Like all the craziness kind of stops. And then eventually we will have kids. I kind of want to, I don't really want to have just one. I grew up with a big family. I have my sister. So I think I would at least want to have two, maybe three. Kids are expensive. All right. So like YouTube keeps doing amazing, maybe three. If not, we'll have to cut down the number a little bit. But definitely want to have kids. And then the next question after that always comes after I say I want kids is, are you going to quit YouTube? No. Not only do I absolutely love doing YouTube, but YouTube is also my job. So that means that I still have a responsibility to it. So obviously when I do have kids, it might be a little bit of like cutting back on things for a while because babies are a lot of work. But eventually things will go back to normal, but definitely we'll continue to do YouTube and all that stuff. And like I said before, this is a whole new chapter in our lives, and we will try to vlog as much of it as possible, going house hunting and all of that stuff. It's going to be super exciting. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's definitely something I look forward to. Which brings me to my next question, and I really like this comment. I thought it was really sweet. So they said, it must be hard moving and leaving your family, but you got to take a big leap to your wonderful future. I hope you have a great future with Ricky. You guys are a must for being together. For my question, can we have a house tour soon? So thank you. And that's a very true statement. I think a lot of people, when they first heard that I was moving to England, were kind of like shocked because it's a big move. But it is. Sometimes in life, you have to take a leap of faith. And I'm married now. I know that I'm going to be with Ricky for the rest of my life. So I don't know. It's not something that really scares me. It's something that excites me, and I am looking forward to the future. So will we do a house tour? Definitely. Once we get the new place. I think right now, I have done a tour of the house I'm currently living in now in California. But when I move to England, we will do a house tour of like when we move in and settle in. Trust me, it's going to be crazy. So if I miss a video here or there, please forgive me. It's a lot of work. It's like I said in my other video. Moving literally within the same city is a lot of work. I'm not only doing that, I'm moving to another country. So that's a lot of pressure. But Ricky's here. He's been helping me pack and stuff. I've almost got everything packed. I'm trying to like fit 27 years of my life into like a few luggages here. So that's a lot of work. But don't worry, videos are still gonna be there no matter what happens and stuff like that. I'm still gonna keep making content for you guys. And I do want to say a huge thank you guys for an incredible year. This is gonna be one of my last videos for 2018. And honestly, I don't think I would have been able to get through this year without you guys. It's been a crazy roller coaster of a year. So many great things happened, and they didn't come easy. Let me tell you that much. This year started off insane. Ricky was really, really sick. He had tons of hospital appointments early on in the year. We had him book a flight to come to America so we could plan the wedding, but because he was so sick, he had to cancel that flight. And then we were trying to like sort out the wedding stuff within like a matter of weeks. And then his family flew out to California for the wedding. We got married. As soon as that was done, we had to start working on my paperwork for me to move to England. We were waiting. I was gonna say patiently, but trust me, it wasn't patiently, to get the news of whether I was gonna get approved or not. It was a roller coaster. It was a good roller coaster. And in the end, it was all great. I mean, this year on YouTube has been amazing as well. So let's all hope that 2019 could be even better than 2018. So I love you guys. And like I said before, sometimes in life, things are going to seem super, super difficult. And it's going to feel like you can't pull through or like you're not going to be able to make it. But I promise you, if you keep fighting, in the end, it'll all be worth it. And trust me, I learned that this year. I learned that. I felt like literally, emotionally, physically, I was just breaking down. And this is why I say, you guys helped me through it. So I love you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing new year. I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.